Welcome back and welcome front my friends. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at Magic Square's Legend Scale masterpiece, Onslaught, and this is specifically the cartoon version, and this was sent to me by Shozi. I have done reviews of the toy version as well, but in this one, yeah, specifically we'll be covering the cartoon version, going over the toy, the transformation, just yammering and yammering, and we're going to have a fun time, okay? So stick around. Thank you. Hey, how's it going, team? Forgive me for the froggy morning voice, but that's what it is this morning. Today we're going to be taking a look at Onslaught from Magic Square, Night Tracer specifically, and this is the cartoon version. And rather than typically how we go from like robot mode into like alt mode and check out the box and stuff, we're just going to go directly into the transformation. We'll do things a little bit different today, okay? All right, now that I've fixed the focus, we can start with the transformation. Like I said, I'm going to attempt to do it by memory, but if necessary, we will consult the instructions, okay? So, yeah, I was going to say, when I was growing up, never had a full combiner set, had torsos and various limbs here and there through trades and gifts and stuff like that, but Onslaught was ever present in my life. He always seemed to be the what is a combiner torso for me. I'm trying to figure out exactly what happens here. It's really cool, by the way. I'm going to keep interrupting myself and stuff like that, but his legs, the typical G1, the way it worked was this just kind of like folded up, but this is quite unique. What they've done over here is this section, this entire section, including the sides and everything, folds up into the leg, and so that's pretty wild, right? Sorry, the tires fold up over here, but then the side bits, all these other things, they compress into the leg, and there we go. Getting all of that out because they rely on that that little like tooth locking system over there, and so just going to start freeing things up on this side as best as I can. But yeah, Onslaught was like ever present in my life. Oh, some other things, I'm a big fan. If you follow the channel, I'm a big fan of like locking mechanisms, right? These tabs over here that you see right there and right there will tab into the side of the leg. Very, very secure. There's tons of little like guide tabs everywhere to kind of like show you like whether you're on the right journey or not. And so I think those are incredibly helpful. I forget if there's a smart way of like I got to get these past this, and there is an intelligent way to do this, but I may be missing it right now. So I'm going to start opening this all up. Yeah, see, like, there we go. I can just move the leg out of the way. There we go. Ta-da! And you can start to see all of that goodness, dude. All of that goodness, and you can see the robot mode down over there. Everything is going to kind of like, there's almost like a design philosophy that perhaps MP44 ushered in, and that is the leg panel forming gimmick. And so you can just follow the tabbing mechanisms and start undoing them, and you're like, okay. And it'll be like a breadcrumb thing. It'll like guide you home, so to speak. And this entire bit that you see on the side is going to actually scooch over to the back. And that's going to become the back of the leg. Then we'll just bring the heel down. Release this. Get the toe out. And you can see it's already kind of like coming together, right? After you've done it a couple of times, and I believe this is kind of like the archstone, the thing that tabs everything in place, similar to how like Vortex had it as well. This will come down. Oh, this will open up. And compress, and everything fits very, very smooth. And then there's a rocking mechanism here that brings that down. And you can close this up. And there's the archstone. Look at that. Isn't that nice, dude? It took, when I first tried it, I was very flummoxed, and yeah, I gotta say, like, all the negative things that I said about the Magic Square stuff initially, about how I felt it was too complicated and stuff, I take it back, actually. I honestly do. After going through all of these guys again and again, I realized just like the beauty in the design, to be completely honest. And there's no shame in admitting that you're wrong about something. That just means you came into additional knowledge that made you to reevaluate your idea, your conclusions before, and there's nothing wrong with that. And yeah, and also just admitting that you're wrong, just to be like, yeah, you know what, I messed up, I was wrong, That design is actually really quite nice. There's nothing wrong in admitting that. And yeah, and that's me right now, giving them their flowers. Yeah, I was gonna say, just give me 1 second while I sip. Let me sip my tea really quick. I won't cut away. Chamomile tea. So I'm gonna bring these up, and I'm gonna bring these forward. As a married man of these legs, you can also do that as well. And so now the center of gravity, the center of balance is much more adjusted. As a married man of many moons, I can tell you there are 3 magical words that will help you in your relationship. As long as you maintain those 3 magical words and you mean them, and you come correct, and those 3 magical words are "you were right," or "you are right." Seriously. Don't be afraid to tell your spouse when he or she is correct about something. Say, hey, you know what, honey? You're right. You're right. It's okay to admit that. There's no weakness in there. It's that, you know what? You're right, babe. You're right. Oh, okay. You see that bit right over here? You got to lift that up. I forgot. And then you can get clearance on the tires right there. And you can start folding this up, and then you can start folding this up in tandem, and everything will sit. Well, it's supposed to sit in there nicely. What did I do wrong? Oh, there we go. There we go. Because there's little tabs and grooves on the abdomen of this as well. That, like I said, they're guide rails that will help you with this. And yeah, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, this is really neat. This has so many interesting things about it. The way it opens up, the way it hides things in here, and also when it turns into combine mode, it's not just like a random turret. You know, there's lots of stuff going on inside here, so that's pretty wild, dude. And you can actually see, like, I believe these are the combiner turrets, and they'll come out and they'll flip around when you go into that particular mode. I mean, we won't have to visit that right now, but yeah, that'll kind of work its way in there later. And these bits will also open up, and it will latch into areas of the torso over there, and then we'll see that later. Just really fun design. Onslaught, I don't know if he's my favorite one, but I don't know, dude. I've developed an affinity for all of them, to be completely honest. And I can't wait to see these guys in Masterpiece scale. We have Brawl confirmed, and the other ones I'm sure are going to be coming shortly. So, saw that, undoing the sides, folding in the windows, and you know, you'll get a little bendy sometimes, and you'll be kind of not stressing things, but don't worry if you have to kind of like flex something for a little bit, because the plastic that they use is very durable. All right, we got that in there. Just kind of lift this up, and you just want to make sure that you're lining it up against the tabs on the inside of the chest. You may have to mess with that. Wait a minute. I need them to go in here, basically. That area. But maybe I'll work that out in a little bit. So we're just gonna start compacting this. And these bits, these little bits is what I was talking about earlier, how this will open up. How did we have this? Well, I do think this starts by sitting flush. Yeah. And that goes in there. There we go. It comes in from the inside. Then we'll push through. What's supposed to? It's supposed to push through. Am I doing something wrong? Do I get it? Do I gotta get it at an angle? What am I doing wrong? Oh, okay. Okay. It just sits superficially, not like it's not seated that deep in there. But now it's not seated at all. Hold on, let me do this off camera really quick. All right, I just had to line that up better. We were doing everything right. And this will come down. You know what? This probably should have come down first. Let me just make sure everything is in the right channel. All right. That one goes there. That one goes there. Nice. Now we can push everything down. Nice. Now we can get everything to just kind of sit in those respective channels. Nice. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I had a horrible sleep last night, by the way. Hence my froggy, groggy voice right now. And then we want to bring these forward. And the legs will be independent on them, but anyway, for the time being, there we go. There we go. We're almost done at the home stretch. I feel like there's something more than what I just did right now. This spins around, and oh yeah. This is cool, man. This opens up. And this spins around and covers that tire, and then you have these faux tires over here. That's pretty neat, dude. And that's the inside of the arm, and you get that nice green color all up on the side. Tires are bent in. And I think we're at the end. Rad, isn't it? Rad, isn't it? That was fun, huh? I had fun. It's almost like de-stressing after you get used to it. My only gripe is that it's just small and you're trying to maneuver all of these things. But once you kind of get the hang of it, you get the hang of it. And it's not bad. It's not bad. So here is Onslaught. Very, very cool. He has all the necessary universals that you expect at a bare minimum, 90 degrees, hips, and elbows and knees and stuff. This one goes a little bit further. Per Magic Square, they don't kick back. They do kick forward and side to side. And yeah, all that good stuff. I won't go too much into it. But now that we're here in robot mode, we can get him into some like cool poses. He has a really, really deep high knee. That's pretty cool. Like, maybe practices Muay Thai, dude. Like, pow. He has the Tanaka-san bow. And the full Van Damme and all of that. And the full Zangief and spins around. And, yeah, a little bit of impediment due to the backpack. But if you move it around, you can get the 360. So he has ankle tilt and stuff like that. I mean, all the new figures, this is just pretty common. So there's less of a need, in my opinion, to go over articulation. Yeah. Can't wait to get the rest of these guys. Oh, now that we're here, take a look at the box really quick. Cool, huh? Typical to their Magic Square stuff. G1-esque. Even like the text and stuff that you see up there, there's kind of some G1 elements of that gradient, the silver to the different colors. Yeah, it's very, hey, I wonder what these are. These like bars over here. Are they just supposed to, because they look too smooth to be like mountains or something, right? But then yeah, we have Brawl writing up top. And inside, along with instructions and a little card and stuff like that, he comes with the combiner bits. He comes with the chest. So you can see it's a chest that's very, that looks similar to Blastoff, right? That like, because the toy versus the cartoon look very different. The toy had the silver chest, and this was supposed to look like Blastoff's wings. And then we have the appropriate colored rears of the shins and stuff like that. And so, yeah, you get a lot with the toy. And I'm just itching for Blastoff. He's the only one that hasn't been released yet. All the other ones we've done reviews, and so now we're just kind of waiting on him. And I'm getting a little impatient. Can't wait to transform this guy into Bruicus. But thanks for sticking with me, friends. Yeah, thanks for sticking with me and stuff. And Onslaught, a little special place in my heart. And hope this channel finds a special place in your heart as well. Please subscribe and continue to watch and support this channel. Okay? Thanks, friends. Bye.